is one. It could be a future closer. Etch that name in your kitchen table. Tommy Eveld, Eveld. His numbers aren't great, but he does have. They're calling him the top closer prospect in the organization. Tommy Eveld. He's acquired from Arizona in the Brad Ziegler trade last year. Milwaukee and Pittsburgh with Josh Bell, the first player since who to have 92 plus total bases in May. Josh Bell has 92 plus total bases in May. Who was the last player to do it? Okay, the last player to do it. 92 total bases in the month of May. Josh Bell's got it. Who was the last player to do it? Lorenzo Cain, 3 for 6, 2 doubles, 4 RBIs, and a run. He had one hit and 15 at-bats and only 3 RBIs in his last 12 games. But he snapped out of it, okay? So having a good year. Mike Moustakas, 4 for 6, 2 homers, 4 RBIs, 2 runs. He did plenty of damage early, hit 2-run homer in the first inning, and then a solo homer in right. Moustakas was 1 for 11 over his previous 3 games, so I think he likes moving around, but we got some news for you. We got some news about a prospect. Don't go away. News about a prospect. I build this podcast saying there's going to be a prospect that's going to be sent back down to AAA. Hopefully you didn't spend your life savings on him. You still have some fab money. I'll tell you who it is in just a little bit. Good morning to the multi-talented Arnie, who you could hear in the morning, in the night. Arnie, check your text messages. I sent you the correct phone number to call me on, okay? I know you're texting me, but, hey, look, I'm old school, right? It wasn't McGuire. It wasn't Mantle. That's right. Ovulation coming up with Lou. What? Oh, Cha-Cha can't make it because he's ovulating? Is that what you're saying? No, it's evaluation. I'm sorry. It wasn't Mantle, it wasn't McGuire, it wasn't Trout. Happened in the late 1970s. Yasmani Grandal, 4 for 6, solo home run and a double. He has homered in 2 of his 3 last games. Hit another. He is just red hot. 12 home runs for the year. He's among the top fantasy catchers. What? In the country. Chase Anderson, 2 runs, 6 hits, 1 walk. He struck out 5. All right, 94 pitches, the most since returning from an injury. First win since returning. Don't forget Lou and Cha-Cha coming up, so it could be a good day today. And you know why?
Because you made coffee.
Because I made coffee. But did I get any? No. Hell no. There you go. I made it just for you, you nudnik. Musgrove. No, I didn't. 5 runs, 11 hits, 2 walks. He victim of the long ball. That's who isn't victim of the long ball. He has not resembled the pitcher he was in the early part of the year. 5 earned runs in more in 4 of his last 6 outings. He was one time respectable. I don't think he is anymore. It took the Brewers 57 games to play their first game. This is crazy. The schedule has gone berserk. It took the Brewers 57 games to play Pittsburgh, and yet they played St. Louis 10 times in April, L.A. 6 times, and Arizona 7 times. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. Thanks for the coffee, sweetheart. What about the dessert? When do I get dessert? Third baseman Travis Shaw is completing his minor league rehab in AAA this weekend. He's going to rejoin Milwaukee for their next homestand against Miami. And although he had 4 hits and 23 at-bats, they're not even looking at that. If he's healthy, he's going to get another chance. When he was placed on the 10-day injured list, he had the wrist strain. He was batting 163 in 40 games. But this is Travis Shaw, 30 home run hitter. And what does this mean? Keston Hiura will be sent back to the minors. Keston Hiura. I'll go 50. I'll go 60. I'll go 100. I want Keston Hiura this year. All together. Wait a second. Let me just gather my thoughts. All together now on the count of 3. Put it in the chat room now. Put it in there. Castanera is going to be sent back to AAA. All right? You ready? A rookie is a rookie is a rookie. His first 13 games, he hit .261, 3 homers, 4 runs batted in. He didn't play bad. I never say these guys are bad. I'm just saying we overpay. Classic example. A rookie is a rookie is a rookie. What can I tell you, man? Unbelievable. Yeah, it was Jim Rice. Jim Rice. I think Malpal got it. Jim Rice was the last player to get all those numbers in the month of May. There you go. Great job by Malpal. Jimmy Rice was the answer. A rookie is a rookie is a rookie. There you go. There's the picture. White Sox Gal has it all ready to go. There you go. So I'll tell you what, the Brewers have enough offense with little or nothing from Shaw, little or nothing from Jesus Aguilar. Both of them combined for 67 home runs last year and 194 runs, RBIs, okay? And 68 plate appearances in May. In May, you know what Aguilar's done? Bull dinky and poppycock. No home runs. .269 slugging percentage. Eric Thames had more starts at first base as of late. Okay, but he has no homers and 4 RBIs. So in a combined 142 plate appearances in May, Aguilar and Thames have failed to hit a home run. Yet Yasmani Grandal already matched his home run total from the right side in 2018. Okay? I'll tell you what, that's why they play the game. That's why they play the game. Remember? Nothing. Look, Josh Bell. First of all, Colin Moran, who's coming on, homered in the 4th inning. Moustakas 1 for 11 in his previous 3 games. And then what happens? He goes crazy. You got Josh Bell, 10-game hitting streak. Josh Bell and Cody Bellinger. I wanted both of them. I got one. I got outbid $37 on Cody Bellinger. If I would have had the whatever to go 38, I might have got him. According to, I might not have got him, but I might have got him, and I would have had Bell and Bellinger. Wow. 24 extra base hits in May for Bell. Tying the Pirates record. You're not going to guess this. It was Paul Wainer. Jordan Lyles threw a bullpen session before the game Thursday. He left his last start with a hamstring problem. He will start Sunday. Now it's Phillies in St. Louis. Matt Carpenter through 54 games played in 2019. He's got 8 home runs. In 2018, through 54 games, he had 7. And we're all saying he stinks. And come on, man. We're all saying how much he stinks. And what happened yesterday? In 2018, he hit 29 home runs in his final 102 games. Carpenter went 1 for 1 yesterday with a solo home run. He was a pinch hitter in the 7th. So look out. Here he comes. Trade for Matt Carpenter right now. Andy did it last year. And Andy figured it out before. The Cardinals had the National League's best record through the end of April. It was 19-10. Now they have the league's worst record since the start of May. They're 7-18. And Bryce Harper, he struck out yesterday, but the game before that was the 11th game this season without a strikeout. Now Alex Verdugo and Michael Brantley each have 39 games with at least 1 plate appearance and no strikeouts. 273 players have 12 or more games with no strikeouts and at least 1 plate appearance. Dakota Hudson, 1 earned run, 4 hits, 3 walks. His only blemish came in the 4th inning when he allowed 2 of the first 3 batters he faced to reach base. He escaped major damage, but he's a big-time ground ball pitcher. His skills weren't there. 9 of the 23 batters he faced with a strike, the first pitch strike, and generated only 7 swinging strikes. Okay, so still, he needed only 82 pitches to get 18 outs. He's turned in 4 consecutive quality starts. They need him. Marcell Ozuna, 2 for 4 with a solo home run Thursday, taking Ike off deep. He's hitting the ball well. He's hitting the ball good. All right. He's got at least one hit in 8 of his last 10 starts. His average is back above 240. That's good now. So, and he's regained his power stroke, so he's good. Jed Jerko, 1 for 3 with a 2-run homer. He started in place of Carpenter, but don't count on it. Hicks didn't allow a runner, scoreless ninth. Got the save, okay. He needed only 8 pitches. He had his 11th save, and there you go. So Harper has multiple extra base hits, three straight games. And for the second time in his career, that's the second time in his career, 3 straight games with multiple hits. 11 doubles in May, the most for him in the month. Back-to-back games with at least 3 hits, and that's the 5th time in his career that's happened. Yadier Molina sat out again. He has a bruise on his right hand. Now, he's not sitting out against the Cubs. If you remember, Chris Bryant called the Cardinals boring, and Yadier took offense. Yadier will be behind the plate. Okay, that's for sure. The Cardinals, 27-28. They reached the last day of May. That's today, with the last chance to win 2 games in a row for the first time all month. And May, they started in first place and ending with them actually trying to ward off being in last place as they've lost 18 out of 25. Goldschmidt moves back to number 3 in the order for the first time. Paul DeJong up to the number 2. So there you go. And there you go. So that's a little, look, manager Schilt getting a little impatient. And, of course, Odubel Herrera, will he ever play for the Phillies again? It's maddening. But I think he's worn out his welcome, but we'll see. We'll talk about Odubel another time. Okay? There's a lot to talk about. In San Diego, Lucchesi took a 5 ERA and a 1.4 whip into his May 11th start in Colorado, and then he allowed 1 run on 3 hits, and in 2 starts since, he's allowed 5 runs in 13 2/3. It's an average of 16 1/3 per outing when he had gone 6 innings only once in his first 7 starts. So as we see it, you could see Lucchesi taking baby steps, but going in the right direction and growing. It's phenomenal, okay? Really is. So keep an eye on Lucchesi as I'm keeping an eye on Tito Luna and Phil Chaplin. Good morning to both of you. Okay? Yeah. He said the city of St. Louis is boring. Okay. Well, yeah, he didn't say the Cardinal team. You're right on Holy Toledo. Okay? There you go. So Lucchesi paying off a little bit, high pitch efficiency in his past 3 starts, and the reason he's getting ahead in the counts. He's thrown a first pitch strike now 65% of the time in his past 2 starts, compared to 54% in his first 8. Keep an eye on that. Victor Robles, I've seen him play in person, and here's a kid who sits on top of the dugout steps and cheers his team on. He is just as energetic but carries on to the field. He is overly aggressive. Look, he's got a great arm, all right, but he's got to be, somebody has to slow him down. That's the thing. If I had any one complaint about Robles, is that he's out of control. He shows flashes. Last Friday against the Marlins, made a diving catch to start the 9th inning. But he makes mistakes, Lagares doubled over his head as he took a crazy route. He's a little out of control. He's got everything that he needs. He just has to harness it. So keep an eye on Robles. He's going to be an unbelievable star. Moving over to the American League, and don't forget, if you're listening on any speaker, Spreaker, or whatever, come to the chat room, enjoy the fun. We got some big surprises coming up, huge. Trey Mancini, the Orioles' prime candidate for the All-Star game. Don't forget, each organization is entitled to 1 representative. Has that changed? I'm not sure. I got to check that. Anybody know? Does each organization, I think each organization, it didn't change. So each team still needs an all-star. He entered play Wednesday, ranked 2nd in the American League in doubles, 13th in batting average. I think he is the guy. And Boston, another team. I mean, I